Good evening, all. Is it audible?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. So just a recap of yesterday.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. So just a recap of yesterday. Yesterday we have started understanding data manipulation language. How many data manipulation language we have means insert command, update command, delete command. How to remember means UID. All DML commands are not auto commit commands. DML commands first performs operation in the RAM. Then only it will go into act on the table. All DML commands used for applications such as my trip application, book my show, like that. So last class, yesterday class we understood how to insert command, how to create one record inside the table. So last class we created on a patient table, and we have a PID number, P name, patient name, gender, address, date of birth, and we are inserted one record. Okay, and how to see the record from the table means we are using a select statement to see the data of the table. Okay, and some persons are asked what is the difference between truncate and delete. We are going to understand thoroughly today. So yesterday class we understood how to create a one record inside the table. Today we are going to understand next command is called as update command. Okay, so whatever we have done the actions, I mean whatever the tables we have created in the database, that will be resided permanently in the database. So that is the reason yesterday whatever I worked on the patient table, I can see the data. Okay, for example, I'm going to create once again this table. I got the table actually, patient. Okay, so this is I'm going to create a table once again, fresh table I'm creating for your understanding. The table is created. Afterwards, I am inserting one record. Record is inserted, and I want to see the data from the table. Select star from patient. One record is inserted. Like that, you can insert any number of records. So yesterday we have seen something like 222, Govinda, Govind, Govi, and that is also male. We are seeing Tirumala, and this is 13th December. Okay, one more record is created. After creating one more record, I want to see the data. Select star from patient. So there are two records are there in the database now. Basically, these are right now. These are not in the table. These are in the RAM. So these two records inside the RAM. Okay. So now what I want to do, I want to update Govi to Ravi. I want to update Govi. So the name what I provided is wrong by mistake. So I want to update this change. I want to change the patient name. Instead of Govi, I need to give a Ravi. Okay, I want to give this name as Ravi. I need to update. To update that data, not only single data, we can update all the data, whatever the data you want. Let me take one example of the patient name. Patient name is Govi. I want to update to the Ravi. If you want to do any updation, we need to go for update command. So therefore, we are talking about update command now. Update command. What is the update command? Used to update the column, update the data inside the column. Data inside the column is called the update command. Then we need to understand the syntax. What is the syntax of update command? We need to understand update table name. Then we need to give the setter, then column name. Then we need to give the value. Whatever the value you want to give, new value. So I am giving a new value here. Then if you want to give for a specific records, we need to go for where condition. Otherwise, this is optional. Whenever I am writing within a square bracket, that is nothing but optional. Without this also we can run, with the option also we can run. I mean, with where condition also I can update the statement. Without where condition also I can update the statement. I can update the data. Okay. So for example, what is our intention? Yeah, there is a data is there in employee table, that P name, which is right now Govi is there. I want to change. I want to update to Ravi. I need to update to the Ravi. If you want to update to the Ravi, we need to understand the syntax. What is the syntax? We understood update table name, setter, column name equal to new value, and which record you want to update. Then only you can go for where condition. Where condition indicate which record, which specific record you want to update means my patient ID name is my patient ID is 222. Okay, for this record only I need to update. In case you are not giving the where condition, it will update for all the patients name. Okay, so that is the thing we need to understand. Let me take some example on this one. Update. What can anyone help me out? How to update now, Govi, based on the syntax?
Patient.
Update patient. Very good.
Govi.
Yeah. What is the column I need to set?
Govi.
P name.
Yeah.
Patient
Column name equal to P name. Equal to I need to give the new value.
Ravi.
So this is a old value. Yeah. And whenever you are giving in a string, we need to enclose with a single quotes. Okay. And we need to go for the where condition. On which PID you need to update means for
322.
Yeah, PID equal to 222. Okay. So this is the update statement. I am now submitting this update statement. One row is updated. Wherever P name is there, Govi. So that is update. That PID patient ID 222 that is updated. I want to see the data. Yes. Earlier Govi was there. Now it has been updated to the Ravi. Okay. I ask one question. Now I want to update Tirupati to Tirumala. I want to change the address now. So can anyone help me out?
Update patient. Update patient. Patient address name is equal to
set address. Very good. Set address equal to what I want to do.
Tirumala.
Yeah.
Where?
Suppose in case I am not
P
given the where
address.
condition. Suppose I have not given the where condition. Then what happens? This also become Tirumala. This also become Tirumala. Okay. For example, I give Hyderabad something HYD. If I give HYD, we are not specifying any of the record. So we go to the address column. It will update Hyderabad here, and this also Hyderabad. How many number of columns data is there? That many records it has updated. Are you understanding? So whenever you are missing where condition, it will update address column as Hyderabad. Okay. Let us execute this statement for your easiness. I am going to show the data from the patient. See, automatically Hyderabad is updated for this address column.
2 rows update.
Both columns.
Yeah, if it is a 10 rows is updated. If it is 100 rows, 100 rows is also updated. Clear? Okay. So that is also easy. Coming for the next statement called delete statement. Sir, I am talking about delete command. See, purpose of delete command is used to delete the record. So delete means always think about the record. Please understand. As a newcomer, whenever you are talking about delete means you need to understand the record. Drop means table. Remember, drop means table, delete means record. Okay, this is a clue. Okay, now how to delete the record? So what is the syntax of deleting a record? Delete from table name. Then if you're going for where condition, you can also go for where condition. I am mentioning in the syntax that is a square bracket, where condition. Can anyone help me out? I want to delete second record. I want to delete the second record. So I want to delete this record. Based on the syntax, can anyone help me out? I want to
delete from patient.
Yes. Delete from
patient where PID is equal to
patient. Very good. Patient. Where? You can give the name also. You can give the PID also. Where PID equal to 222. So this record is going to be deleted. If you're not giving the where condition, all the records are deleted from the patient. If you missed out the where condition, it will delete all the records. If you give the where condition, it will delete the specific records. So now it is deleting only one record. Okay. So that's fine, sir. That story is very easy. We understood how to delete and how to how to update also we understood, but here some story we required. What is the story here is, see, all DML statement is operating on a RAM. Okay. Now, whenever it is operating on the RAM, whatever the data I deleted, I cannot get back because the record was in the RAM. Whatever the RAM storing records cannot be written back. To return back the records, there is another language is there. That is language is called as a TCL language. What is a TCL language means? That is called as a transaction control language. Transaction control language. What are the transaction control languages means? It is used to control the transactions. For example, I want to save the record. Permanently, I want to save the record inside the table. Then you need to go for commit. I want to get back the record, or else I want to do undo the record, then you need to go for rollback. So two transactional control language commands are there. That is called commit. Next one is a rollback. So what is a commit? Is going to save the record. Is used to save the record inside the table. Record inside the table. Inside the table permanently. So rollback is used to get the record from the table. Or else I can say undo. This is nothing but undo, and this is nothing but a save. See, these are very important. Now I am clubbing both DML statement and commit rollback statement. Also, I am combining. So let me give some clarity on this one. Actually, how many records I deleted from this table? Patient table.
One record.
One record.
I deleted. Okay. What I want to do, I am applying a rollback. What is the rollback is saying? Used to get back the record from the table, right? Hello? See,
Yes, sir.
whatever the record you deleted, I cannot get back. There are no first record also. Why means, so this is what is happening. But whatever the records you applied in the RAM, see, first two records were there in the RAM, that is unable to get back into our select statement. We are unable to get back because that records were in the RAM. Okay. See, whatever the records in the RAM that I cannot get back. Rollback is not applicable. Rollback is not applicable for to get back the records. Please mute, sir, mute. So when I apply rollback, we cannot get back the records which are residing in the RAM. But observe here, the records which are residing in the RAM, it go into table, it go into the table by giving the command called commit. By giving the command called what? Commit. If I give commit command, whatever the records inside the RAM is going for the table and storing the records permanently. And storing the records in the permanently. So those committed records can get back into our SQL prompt. This concept understand? So uncommitted records you cannot get back, only committed records you can get back. So this is a clue. Please understand. Committed records are rollback, or we can apply what? Rollback. Rollback is rollback is possible. Yeah.
So your screen is not visible, sir.
Yeah, I do.
Pin search screen.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I repeat once again. Commit is used to save the record inside the table permanently, and rollback is to get back the records from the table. Committed records can be get back. Committed records can be get back. And second point, uncommitted records cannot be get back. Uncommitted records cannot be get back. Understand the funda this is. These two statements are very important. Committed records can be get back by applying a commit statement, but uncommitted records cannot be get back. I repeat once again, I show practically, please try to understand. So this is what interview panel question they are asking. Actually, what is the difference between truncate and delete and drop? If you understand this point only, you'll understand. I create one table, sir. Firstly, I create a table called doctor table, and doctor ID, DID, the DID number, and I'm going for 10, and doctor name, where 2 of 10, and I'm going for doctor mobile number. 3 records only sufficient for me, for you to understand. Okay, so this is a one table. I describe the table doctor. I'm going to insert one record doctor values. I'm giving the doctor ID 111, doctor name Raju, and doctor mobile number is something 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 something. So one record is inserted. Okay, so whatever the record you are inserted, I want to see the record doctor. Yeah. Now this record is storing where? Please help me out. This record is storing where?
RAM.
Yeah, very good. This record is now storing in the RAM. So what is the record it is stored? 111 Raju. Yes, some 1 2 3 4 number. Now this record in the RAM. I am applying a rollback now. I am applying a rollback. When I apply rollback, whatever the record is present in the RAM is going to be erased. Whatever the record present in the RAM is erased. I cannot get back the record. No record is possible because no record in the RAM. See, observe here. I am applying a rollback statement. When I apply rollback statement, I'll never get this record. So I applied a rollback statement, and I'm going to see the record from the doctor table. That record won't be exist, sir. See, there is no rows are selected. Very, very important. What I want to say, whatever the records present in the RAM, that records cannot be get back. So that record is going to be erased when you apply a rollback statement. So the record is going to be erased. Okay, this is a funda. Okay, what I do, I once again insert on record for you, and I going to give the commit statement. Now what happens when you insert this record right now in the this record in the RAM right now, correct? When you insert a record, that record will be in the RAM first. So that record is 111 Raju 1 2 3 4 number, correct? 1 2 3 4 number. So this record is there in the RAM. When I issue commit statement, whatever the record present in the RAM is going to the table now. So table, what is the table now? That table name is not
permanently.
Yeah, so it going to the doctor table, and there is a, what is the column name? Doctor ID is there, and the doctor name is there, doctor mobile number is there. So here it's going to store the record permanently. See 111. So this is doctor ID, doctor name, doctor mobile number, and 111 Raju. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 mobile number. So the record is stored permanently now. No record is there in the permanent manner. Okay, when you issue commit statement, the record is storing permanently in the doctor table. When I apply now I delete the record. Now I am going to delete a record. When you issue delete command, see the record which are present in the table now, this is record is going to be deleted. When you issue delete statement or delete command, a record which is present in the doctor table is going to be deleted. But once again I apply rollback. So that record is going to get back once again. That is possible. So now what happens when you apply rollback statement? Whatever the record is deleted, that record is going to come back here. So what I want to say, only committed records are get back, but not uncommitted records. So now what I'm going to do, I issued the statement called commit. When I issue statement commit, the record is now in the table. Correct? This record is in the table now. So it is in the table. What is the table name? What is the table name?
Doctor.
Doctor table name is there. Okay, this is one record is there. Now what I do, I delete this record. How to delete the record? Delete.
By using delete command.
Delete from doctor.
Doctor.
Where did equal to
111.
But this record is deleting from the table. This record is deleting from the table. Very, very interesting, sir. This record is deleting from the table. So this is a doctor table. This record is going to delete from the table, not from the RAM, from the table. So I'm going to delete the record. So that record is deleted. If you see the doctor table, the record is now no more there. But when I apply rollback now, so whatever the record deleted from the table now, whatever the record is deleted from the table, I can get back. Observe here, I am applying a rollback statement, and I am applying once again. I want to see the data, so that record is get back. Any questions on understanding this one? Everyone is following?
Yes, sir.
In commit, no need to write the table name, sir.
No need to write a table name, just write a commit. No need to write a table name, just write a rollback. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Here, now we take some understanding on the difference between, yeah, now comes a difference between, now first about delete, and I'll talk about drop. Next, I'll talk about what is the difference between delete, drop, truncate. First, we already understand what is a drop command now. Now drop is a DDL command first. Okay. Now delete is what command?
DML command.
DML command. First difference. This is the first difference. Okay. Now drop delete is the structure. Drop command drops the structure. And if data also, if data is present also, it will going to drop the structure and data. That is a drop table. Okay. Delete, structure remains same. It deletes only the records. Clear? First difference. Drop is a DDL command, drops the structure as well as data. Delete command is a DML command. Structure remains same, only delete the records. Okay? Clear? Anyone? Is it first difference you understood? What is this one? అర్థమైందా? డిఎంఎల్ ఏమంటే స్ట్రక్చర్ అలానే ఉంటది, రికార్డ్ మటుకు డిలీట్ అవుతాయి.
సార్ స్ట్రక్చర్ అంటే ఏం సార్?
ఇది స్ట్రక్చర్ అండి. డిస్క్రైబ్ డాక్టర్ అన్న ఇది స్ట్రక్చర్ కదా.
ఓకే.
స్ట్రక్చర్ అలానే ఉంటుంది. ఇందాక మనం డిలీట్ రికార్డ్ చేసినా కానీ స్ట్రక్చర్ అయితే అలానే ఉన్నది కదా. ఓకే
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే. నౌ వాట్ ఈస్ ఏ ట్రంకేట్? Truncate is a DDL command. Now understood the funda. So truncate is a DDL command. So yesterday class when I'm talking about truncate, what I said, truncate is used to delete the records permanently. This is a syntax. Okay. But observe here, what is the syntax of where condition, delete condition? So delete, we can delete the, in a delete statement we have where condition is there. But in case of truncate, there is no where condition. So this is a syntax. Means in a trunk, yeah.
Sir, in where condition if the patient ID is not present, sir? If it is not present, means?
It is not. It is doctor ID.
నో సార్ ఇప్పుడు పేషెంట్ ఐడి లేకపోతే జనరల్గా మనం పేషెంట్ ఐడిని బట్టి ఒక రికార్డ్ డిలీట్ చేస్తాం కదా. ఇన్ కేస్ పేషెంట్ వేర్ కండిషన్
డిలీట్ అవుతుంది.
అంటే నేమ్ కూడా యూజ్ చేసి రికార్డ్ డిలీట్ చేయొచ్చు.
ఏదైనా చేయొచ్చు.
ఇన్ కేస్ నేమ్ కూడా సిమిలర్ ఉంటే సార్ అప్పుడు ఏ రికార్డ్ డిలీట్ అవుతుంది?
సిమిలర్ ఉంటే సిమిలర్ ఉండేది డిలీట్ అవుతుంది.
అప్పుడు మనకు సింగిల్ ఒకటే డిలీట్ అవ్వాలంటే
దానికి క్వెరీ రాయాలి. అది రావాలంటే మీకు సబ్ క్వెరీ రావాలి. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, వీల్ గోయింగ్ టు టాక్ అబౌట్ సబ్ క్వెరీస్. సో సబ్ క్వెరీ, బై రైటింగ్ ఏ సబ్ క్వెరీ we can delete only duplicate records. Clear? That for that answer is subquery, but you don't know what is a subquery, right? So I am going to teach what is a subquery for upcoming classes.
Okay sir, thank you.
Okay, we can delete all records. Answer is right now, answer is subquery. Then question comes, what is a subquery? Yeah, subquery we are going to understand. First we are understanding what is a query, then we will understand what is a subquery and how to use in the main query, and what is the fashion of execution. First, which query is executed, how the output is giving, what is the difference between correlated subquery, what is the inline view subquery. We are going to, everything we are going to discuss, don't worry. Okay, for this one subquery concept also required and row ID concept also required. Then question comes, what is a row ID? Row ID is one of the pseudo column. So yeah, I'll discuss here, don't worry. Yeah, what is a truncate? What is a truncate?
DDL command.
DDL command use it to delete records permanently.
Very good. Now understood the funda. So delete command, truncate commands is used to delete the records permanently, and there is no where condition. Okay. So now tell me, delete statement is used to delete the records temporarily. Delete the records temporarily, na? So in that is why I can get back the record. But here DDL commands will delete the records permanently. Sir, can you show this truncate command here once? Yeah, I'll show you. So here one record is there. Select a star from doctor. One record is there. I am applying a truncate table. What is the table name?
Doctor.
And I cannot use a where condition. Okay, I cannot use a where condition. Just I need to give a truncate table doctor. See, I truncate the record. This whatever the record is present, that is deleted. Then I am applying. So I am going to show the data. Doctor, there is no record. In case I apply rollback, I will not get that record because the deletion is happened permanently. I'm going to check once again, select star from doctor. Understand? So once when you apply a truncate command, so records are deleted permanently. I am checking the records, no records are found, but still I applied a rollback command. I will not get the records. So that is called as a truncate. In a truncate, deletion happens permanently.
Sir, both records and structure are deleted.
No, observe here, in doctor, if you apply describe doctor, the structure is remain same.
Okay, sir.
So very good question. DDL command deletes the records permanently, but the structure remains same. Yeah, more than one record also possible. I went insert for that one also. One record, two record, three record. Select a star from doctor. I give commit also. Now these records are permanently stored. Select a star from doctor. Okay, I apply a truncate command. Truncate table doctor. Okay, I am going to see the records from the doctor. No records are there. I apply rollback and I apply once again select star. Understand? Not only single record, because in case of truncate we cannot delete the single record. It will delete the records at once. Gone. Truncate means you cannot get back the records. That is the difference. Truncates deletes the records permanently. Truncate deletes the record at once. But here, in case of delete, it deletes the records row by row. In case of delete, what happens? First row deleted, after deleting first row, second row deleted, after deleting second row, third row deleted. It's going to delete row by row in case of delete. Truncate is not like that. Takes all the records, smash. Okay, delete all the record at once. Okay. Okay. See, in delete.
సార్ దీంట్లో అన్ని ఒక్కసారి డిలీట్ అయిపోవా సార్? ఏదైనా ఒకటి సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలా?
డిలీట్ లోపల ఆపరేషన్ ఎలా అవుతుందంటే రో బై రో డిలీషన్ అవుతుంది.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు మనం డిలీట్ పెట్టినప్పుడు అన్ని సెలెక్ట్ అవుతాయా? అవ్వయా?
అన్ని పోతాయి. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మళ్ళా ఒకసారి రాస్తాను. 1, 2, 3 records I kept. I am seeing select the star from doctor. I apply delete command, sir. Delete from doctor. In this case also I delete all the records. I am not applying a where condition. What happens means deleted 3 records, but internally first record is deleted. First, next record is deleted. Second record is deleted. Next, third record is deleted. See, row by row operation. 1, 2 like this.
ఏదైనా ఒకటే డిలీట్ కావాలనుకున్నప్పుడు వేరే కండిషన్ మెన్షన్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఓకే సార్.
ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్?
సార్ డ్రాప్ లో స్ట్రక్చర్ ఏమైనా?
ఓకే, డ్రాప్ లో చూడండి. నౌ అప్లై all the records I deleted. I want to see select the star from doctor. So no records are there, but if I apply a doctor, describe the doctor, I can see the structure. This is a structure is there, correct? Okay, but when I apply a drop table doctor, table is deleted, structure is also deleted. If I apply a describe doctor, the doctor will be no more. Object doctor does not exist.
It's permanently deleted, sir?
Yeah, permanently deleted.
Difference between truncate and drop?
That's what, no, drop is a DDL command. Delete is a DML command. Drop the structure and data. Delete structure remains same, but deletes the records only. Okay, that's what every point I'm giving clearly. Okay, any questions? In real time, delete works slower in operation. Truncate is fast in operation. In delete, rollback is possible. Generally, when you delete the records, committed records we can get back, right, by using a rollback. But here, rollback is not possible.
Drop lo rollback possible, sir?
Drop lo etra possible avudamma? Drop ante table kada.
Drop is related to table, deleted truncate are related to record.
Yes, exactly. Perfect. Any more questions? See, inter panel they're going to ask what is that, drop or delete truncate. You can give the answers thoroughly. So in drop there is no differences actually. Drop means DDL command, it drops the structure and data, that's all.
Drop
and it is related to table.
Drop means the whole thing gets
Related to
dropped.
table. related to table. These two
Sir,
are
if we
related.
have two same records and we have to delete one, how is it?
Two same records?
And we have to delete it one. Any one record have to be deleted.
Yes. So for that one, we can delete by using answer is subquery and row ID.
Okay, sir.
So that you don't know what is a subquery. No, I'll teach what is a subquery and row ID. Upcoming classes, I'll teach. But this is not right time to talk. See, I need to teach about select statement. Then I'll go fully what is the select statement I want to talk. Then I need to teach joins. Then I need to tell about pseudo columns. Then set operators. Next we are going forward subquery. That time we'll going to know. Okay. To understand whatever question, we need to understand pseudo column thoroughly and subquery thoroughly. Then we can write that query. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
రోల్ బ్యాక్ ఇస్ పాసిబుల్ అన్నారు కదా, అది మనం కమిట్ చేస్తేనే పాసిబుల్ అవుతుందా లేకపోతే క్యాజువల్ గా కూడా
కమిట్ చేస్తేనే? యా, రోల్ బ్యాక్ ఇస్ పాసిబుల్ ఓన్లీ. యా, వెరీ గుడ్. ఓన్లీ ఇఫ్ కమిటెడ్ రికార్డ్స్. ఆర్ యూ హ్యాపీ? యా. ఇంకా truncate is not possible whether commit or whether committed records or uncommitted records also.
ట్రంకేట్ రీసైకిల్ బినా సార్, ఒక్కసారి డిలీట్ చేస్తే ఇంకేది దొరకదు.
మరి రోల్ బ్యాక్ అంటున్నారు కదా సార్,
అది ఓన్లీ డిలీట్.
రోల్ బ్యాక్ ఇస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్ సార్.
యా, సారీ.
ట్రంకేట్ దగ్గర రోల్ బ్యాక్ పాసిబుల్ అంట.
సారీ నాట్.
Excuse me. Hello.
Yeah.
You told that drop is related to only the table structure, but here you have mentioned that even the data will drop. So will drop only the structure or both the structure and the data?
Drop the structure and data. For example, so that's what no dog. So patient table is there. Patient table is there. If I drop patient table, even though suppose I see the data, select to star from. No rows are there. I'll insert some records. Insert into patient values. Patient ID 111. Patient name AA. Gender M. Address is something Bangalore. Date of birth is 12 December. I'm going to insert some more records. 3 records, 4 records, 5 records I inserted, and I given the commit statement. I given the clear screen. Select to star from patient. Records are there. I apply drop command. Drop table. What is the table name? Patient. So it's going to delete the structure what is contained, and it's going to drop all the data. So no table will be there. If I apply a describe command, describe patient, we get an error saying that
roll back.
Even if you roll back also not possible. Describe patient. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Committed records ki uncommitted records ki difference enti, sir?
Committed records means it is residing in the table. It is going from RAM to table.
Okay, sir.
So records first it will go into the RAM. So that record sitting in the RAM. When you give commit means, so whatever the records are there in the RAM, it going for the table. Yeah, table are this. Yes. Internally it is having some files and all, but we are not bothered about that one. We always talk about the table. Any more questions on this one? Sir, how many examples on delete? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you tell about 5, at least in intro panel, 4 if you tell also you are selecting. They're select. Any questions? Okay. Shall I move on? Yeah. So this is a DML statement we understood. A DDL statement we understood. Can you tell me what are the DDL commands?
Decode.
Yeah, very good. Decode. Yeah. In intro panel, don't say decode. Tell me about what? D means what? Drop.
Drop.
Create.
Alter.
Alter.
Rename.
Truncate.
So DML commands. How do you remember?
UID.
UID.
Insert, update, delete.
So what is the command?
Insert,
Update, insert.
Delete.
So TCL commands.
Commit where that.
Commit and
Commit.
commit.
So next powerful language, what we are going to understand is DRL, PQL. What is the DRL means? Data retrieval language or data query language. Here question comes. For your SAS, most important point is how to write a select query. So DRL language uses only one statement that is called as a select command. What is the purpose of select command? Used to fetch the data from the table. So that is very powerful. Select command is used to fetch the data from the table. But we need to understand the syntax of the select statement. We can select columns, or we can select expressions, or we can select a star from table name, and we can apply where condition. This is optional. Then we can go with a group by column. Then we can go with a having condition. Then we can go with the order by class. Anyone ask what is the syntax of select statement means, you need to say this one. So after select, you are writing columns. This entirely I can say select class. So after from, you are writing a table name. This is called as a from class. After where, you are writing a condition. This is called as a where class. After group by, you are writing a column. This is a group by class. After having one more condition, we are writing this is a having class. After order by, you are writing a column. This is called as a order by class. If in intro panel, they are going to ask, what is the difference? Can you tell me the syntax of select statement? They are going to ask. So you can say, yeah, select class. We can write like this. Select class also we can write. Then which class? From class. Then where class. Then group by class. And then having class. Then order by class. So some books are somewhere they write like this: select class, from class, where class, group by class, having class. Intro panel also say this: select class, from class, where class, group by class, having class, order by class. But actually syntax in the books they are written like this. We'll understand one by one. To fetch the data from table, two classes are mandatory: select class and from class. So note, to fetch the data from two tables, to fetch the data from single table, to fetch the data from single table, we need to compulsory, two classes. We need to have two classes. One is select class, second one is from class. when you're writing select class and from class, execution is not starting from Oracle engine. What is going to do? There will be Oracle engine will be there. Oracle engine. So assume this is Oracle engine. Oracle engine, when you write this statement, Oracle engine read from the from class. First it will read the from class. This is the first step it is going to do. After reading from class, then it going for select class. So this is the second step it going to read. But as a programmer, we should not write first from class and select class. But as a programmer, we need to write first select then from. But Oracle engine is reading the data. First it going the from table, then it going for the select class. So this is a Oracle engine side. This is a programmer engine side. I mean developer side. Are you understanding? So how many classes are mandatory? Means 2 classes are mandatory to fetch the data from table. But Oracle engine is reading first this statement from class, then it going for select. Generally, when you met any friend, generally there are 2 friends are there. Assume you become friends in stances. The first day you met in one friend in a stances. So this is a person A and this is a person name is B. When you met 2 friends, first question they'll ask, hey, where are you from? Right? So that's why we need to go for from first. Then only you ask, select, you're selecting a pen from him. You're selecting a pen or paper or a book or from him. First we need to ask, where are you from? Generally. So Oracle engine is also nice guy. First he is asking, hey, where I need to take the data from? That is called as a from class. Afterwards, it's going to select whatever you want. Okay. So this is the style of execution we need to understand. Oracle engine is executing like this. Anyway, so after from class, this is a from keyword. This is a select keyword. Keywords can be written in uppercase or lowercase or camel case or any case you can write. Keywords can be written in any case, not case sensitive. That means keywords are not case sensitive. See, generally who are sensitive? Girls or boys?
Data sensitive, sir.
Nowadays boys are sensitive. Anyway, so what is a sensitive here is SQL is a data sensitive. What sensitive?
Data.
SQL is a data sensitive language. Sir, can you tell me what is a data sensitive? Upcoming classes we will understand what is a data sensitive. But to select from, you can write keywords in any case. That is not a case sensitive, but whatever the data inside the table, that is a case sensitive. We will understand this point later, upcoming class. But understand this one, keywords are not a case sensitive. Okay, so let us understand how to pull the data from the table. Generally, we created the table up to now. So what are the tables we created? As per of 3-day session, we created a table such as students table we created. And what table we created?
Patient table.
Patient table we created.
Customer.
Today we created
Doctor
one
table.
Next,
Employee.
employee table is also created. Next, yeah, stances students table also created. So like that, some tables we created. But already some table is available in start user. That table is nothing but a employee table. This table is already available in the start user. So this table contains, so we are going to talk more on this table because this table contains 15 records and 8 columns. What are the columns it contains means employee number. manager, salary, commission, department. So total how many columns are there?
Not audible, sir.
Hello? Yeah, please speak here. Hello?
Someone's background disturbance is there, sir.
Hello, Shravan? Hello, Shravan? Yeah. Is it audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. So how many columns are there?
8.
8 columns.
8 columns, sir.
I am going to show the table. Please study the table. Select star from EMP. Alter table name EMP, drop, column, mobile number. Select star from EMP. Yeah. How many columns are there? 7 or 8? 1,
7,
8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many records are there?
14 records.
14.
See, we study this table today, and tomorrow we are going to write a queries. First employee. What is employee number?
7369.
Yes, very good. 73. What is his name?
Smith.
Smith.
Clerk.
Clerk.
What is the manager name?
Clerk. 79.
7902.
7902 is a fraud, not fraud, Ford.
Another.
Yeah. He is reporting to Smith employee is reporting to which manager?
Ford.
Yeah, 7902. His manager name is what?
Ford.
Okay. When he is joined?
17 December.
17 December 18.
From among this one, he is a senior.
Yes, sir.
What is the salary?
800.
800. All salaries are more than this salary.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Every employee salary is more than this salary, but he is a senior employee.
Yes.
He is getting any commission? On which department he is working?
Clerk department.
No, 20 department. I repeat. Okay, what is the second record?
7-4.
What is his name? Allen. What is his job?
Salesman.
What is manager number?
7698.
7698. Who is the 7698?
Blake.
Blake. When is joined?
20 February.
20 February 1981.
1 year gap is there, no?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
What is his salary here?
Double
1600.
See, for salesman getting 1600.
There is one
Some
more.
politics is happened in this table. Are you understanding? See, clerk has to get highest salary in India. Who will get highest salary, clerk or salesman?
Salesman.
Hello, who will get highest salary? In real
Salesman,
time.
sir.
Yeah,
Clerk only.
Clerk, simple job. He's sitting on the chair and taking some water inside. Yeah. Okay, 1600. What is his commission? 300. 1600 plus 300, how much?
1900.
But what is his salary?
800.
Poor guy. Understanding? Okay. Yeah. So he's working on which department?
30.
Okay. Like that, tomorrow you go to this table, study all the records. Okay. If you study all the records one by one, we'll understand the business first.
కంపారిజన్ సార్.
యా, కంపారిజన్ చేసి ఎవరు ఏంటి. ఇఫ్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ ద బిజినెస్ కరెక్ట్లీ, we can write the queries. Otherwise, writing queries become very complex. Not only this employee table, to your patient table also. Yes or no? That time also you need to clear understand what is a patient ID, what is his name, what is a prescription doctor is reporting, is a outpatient or inpatient, or is it is a emergency patient or what you call. So those things details will you understand once you understand the business only. Otherwise, writing you cannot write a queries blindly. Don't write a query. If you are blindly writing a query means you cannot write a query. So 90% students what they are doing, they blindly writing the queries. Once your query changes or table changes, they are unable to write the queries. Understand? In your SAS, writing queries is the most critical part. In SQL, what I am teaching, structure query language, I am teaching SQL means you have to learn the query correctly. If you have a good foundation SQL, SAS is very easy. Not only SAS learning easy, your real time, when you go for a work, in real time also, the work will become easy. Not only SAS, for any language, not only SAS, if you go for Hadoop, if you go for Tableau, if you go for Cognos, if you go for any applications, or if you're going for Java, if you're going for Python, so mainly they're talking about SQL. Without knowing SQL, you are standing without pillar. Are you clear what I'm saying? And here, why I am taking employee table means no need to create a table daily. And here, if you understand this table thoroughly, this is used for one of the application. This table is related for the application. Not simply is given the table. It is related to HR application. HR website will be there. They enter employee number, employee name, job, MGR, IDET, and they click OK. That time that record is coming here and sitting.
సార్ ఈ ఫైల్ ఇంపోర్ట్ చేశారా సార్ ఇది?
ఏం లేదు, మనము స్కాట్ యూజర్తో లాగిన్ అయితే నేను నిన్న చెప్పాను మీకు, మీ సాఫ్ట్వేర్లో వన్స్ యూ ఇన్స్టాల్ ద సాఫ్ట్వేర్, మీ SQL స్టార్ ప్లస్ విల్ బి దేర్. వాట్ ఈస్ దేర్? SQL ప్లస్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఇఫ్ యూ డబుల్ క్లిక్, you get one pop-up window. There it will going to ask the username and password. Click OK and cancel. Here you need to give the Scott. And you need to give the tiger. Password is tiger.
సెర్చ్ చేస్తే వస్తుంది సార్ SQL ప్లస్.
SQL star plus double click చేస్తేనే మీకు ఈ విండో ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. Then you need to click on OK. Then you need to then click on OK. Automatically you are in the Scott user. There you have some tables are there. So the table name is employee table. Automatically this table is available.
SQL star plus or SQL plus?
SQL plus. Plus symbol. Star plus ante whatever you are seeing here, no, this is a SQL star plus. This is a SQL star plus window. Whatever you are seeing here, this is called as a SQL star plus. Okay. Suppose I'll connect once again. See, this is my connection style is different. In your SQL star plus is connection style is different. I am connecting here. See, this is SQL star plus. So this window what we are appearing is nothing but a SQL star plus. And this is SQL prompt where we are writing the queries. Yeah, so this is a Oracle only. Okay.
So next screen ante clear screen ah?
Idi
CL screen అంటే clear screen సార్ అది?
CLSCR అంటే clean the screen.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Generally in command prompt, CMD is a command prompt. This is a command prompt. This is a C drive. This is a SQL. This is a different. This is a different. If you want to, if you are typing something, you want to clear, you need to go for clear, sir, CLS. It will clear the screen. Correct? But here we are going for CLS here. Clean the screen. It is a command prompt. It is a software. Run SQL command is a software. This is a software. It is also operating system. This is a Windows operating system. This is called as a DOS operating system. DOS. DOS means disk operating system. We have a disk operating system. We have a Windows operating system. We are using 10 now, Windows 10. That is a Windows operating system. In Windows operating system, disk operating system automatically available. So disk operating system always will have a C prompt. It will have like this. But SQL is not like that. It is a software. We get a prompt like this. SQL prompt will have. Understand? This is a extra software. We installed this software in the disk operating system, Windows operating system. This is our Windows operating system. This machine I installed Windows operating system. How do you know? My machine is Windows operating system. Go for this PC. Check the properties. So this is a device name, this one, the processor, this one. So this is a Windows operating system. Windows 10 home I installed. This is my Windows operating system. My RAM is 8 GB. My processor is something 2.3 gigahertz.
i3.
Yeah. Yeah, i3. Are you understanding? 64-bit system. So this is a Windows operating system. But whatever you are seeing, this one, command prompt, this is a disk operating system.
Sir.
So SQL is different. This is SQL.
Sir, small doubt, sir.
This is Windows. This is a Windows operating system. See what the Windows operating system I have? 10. This is a disk operating system. This is a SQL Star Plus. Understand? So this software externally we need to install in the disk operating system and double click on the software. Yeah, in Windows operating system. In my system, I installed the SQL Star Plus, SQL software. Double click on that one, we get this SQL Star Plus. There I can write a queries. Clear? ఏం లేదు సార్, వీళ్ళు స్టాన్సెస్ లో మీకు ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసేస్తారు. ఇన్ రియల్ టైంలో కానీ DBA అడ్మిన్స్ ఉంటారు, మీరు చేయరు. సో ఇన్ రియల్ టైం Oracle people, Oracle in Oracle side jobs will be there. One is admin job. Second one is developer job. Yeah, admin job. We need to know the Oracle architecture. We need to know the SQL. But developer, no need to know the architecture. You need to know SQL and you need to know PLSQL. SQL extension is PLSQL. SQL, fourth generation language. PLSQL, some programming techniques. Programming techniques like if conditions. While loop. Yeah, correct. While loop, for loop. Here we are using something like cursors. Here we can use a procedures. But we cannot use in SQL. SQL it is not possible to use these techniques. I mean, directly I cannot write in SQL I cannot write if condition. See, I cannot write if Narayana equal to Narayana, I cannot write it. If I write like this, unknown command, we need to write only DDL commands. Yes, DDL commands means create. That at least it recognizes the create. Understand? Alter, it recognizes. But I cannot write if condition or while loop. I cannot write while. See unknown command. Okay. So next class onwards, we are going to learn more on select statement, how to pull the data from the table, how to use the columns, how to use the table, and how to use the where condition. One by one, we are going to understand thoroughly. Clear? Please practice employee table. I mean, you need to check the employee table once. Select star from EMP, study this employee table. Otherwise, learning SQL is become very tough. Or else what you can do, you can give me one table, we'll practice on the table only. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can anyone have a table? Give me the table, we'll practice on the table only. You have any table created or you suggest me on that table only we are going to write a page.
Just try to put on our name.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీరు పేషెంట్ అనేది మీకు డేటా ఉంటే ఇవ్వండి, వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు వర్క్ ఆన్ ద క్వరీస్ ఆన్ ద పేషెంట్ టేబుల్. అదర్వైజ్ ఐ టేక్ ఎంప్లాయీ టేబుల్.
Sir, normally where we use the DQL language, sir?
అదే అదే ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడంటే యువర్ సాస్, యువర్ టేబుల్, యువర్ రికార్డ్స్. Some records are there. Lakhs of 1 lakh records are there. But in your SAS report, you want to generate a report like this, some bars. But all the data you don't want to pull, some data only you want to pull. And you need to give to the SAS. That time we are writing a select statement.
Okay.
Mainly select statement, that's what SAS, what is the important statement is a select statement.
Okay. Pull the data from the data to...
Yeah, exactly. That's what, but not that much easy writing a select statement. It's a one-liner only, pulling the data from the table and showing into the report. Okay, that's okay, but lot of things are there. I want to pull the data from single table or multiple table, or required data it is required, or some records only you required, or some columns you required, or some condition wise you required. So lot of things we are going to learn in SQL.
Keys, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Sir, we can insert only one record at one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
Not
it
two
is?
or more records.
Yeah, why
cannot
means,
be
as I mentioned, I shown one application. No, I am going to show an application. Make my trip. Here, you are doing flight ticket. Okay, so you are giving from to departure, return, and you are clicking OK means it will insert only one record, no?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Any members can travel. Number of members can travel on same ticket, no?
Okay.
Yeah, so that is why only one record is application wise. We will always think in application side. We will insert only one record, not 10 records we are going to insert.
Okay, sir.
Understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions? Okay.
Sir, today's topics. In modify a column, we can change the data types.
Yeah.
So along the data type, we can change the size also, sir.
Yes, possible.
So, మనకు సైజ్ ఒకటే కావాలన్నా కానీ మోడిఫై కాలమ్
కరెక్ట్
సింటాక్స్ యూజ్ చేయాలి.
సేమ్ సైజ్ ఇవ్వచ్చు. yes.
Okay sir.
Yeah. Any questions from your end? Please practice. We'll meet on tomorrow. You have a class? Do you have a class? Usually weekend, no?
Tomorrow if you conduct only we will have the class, sir. Otherwise no class.
We'll meet on Monday.
Okay sir, then.
Yeah, we meet on. Yeah? Hello?